It's because they understand that black men somehow will give them some attention that normally men in their own community would not get.
Time out. This is an entire fact. This is an entire fact. Y'all ready? Hold up. Let's do it together. Why not, right? We here. We recording. Let's do it. Watch this. Hopefully I spell her name right. Let's go. This is Sharon Stone now, right? This is her now. Hold up. We're going to go young. Watch. I mean, look at this. Fellas. Look at this woman. Fellas. Look. This is where she she made it. Man, oh man. My.
I got my swag right, feeling crispy clean. Girl, I'm the flyest mother you've ever seen. So much money I can't
Welcome back to the Hear Me Out podcast. I am your host, Michael May, and today we are going to get into this video, right? Hear me out. I've spoken about this many times on my Instagram. Please go follow me on Instagram at Michael May Forever. Subscribe to the channel. You already know. Like the video, turn on notifications. Hear me out. All that other stuff. Y'all already know. I like to get to business, man. All that talking and stuff, you guys should be supporting that I'm putting out information. You know what I'm saying? So now hear me out. O'Shea Du Jackson. Big shout out to him. I always show him love. You know what I'm saying? I agree and disagree with him a lot, but in this video right here, I want to play this one right here, right? It's called Black Men Only Get White Women That White Men Reject. We got to get into this, because though he's bringing this up now, let's be clear, I want to give credit first. The first person to ever say this out loud, I know there were guys way back in the day. I'm talking about now that YouTube has been really popping and big, Manosphere, kind of other nonsense going on, whatever. For me, it's just talking points. We just talking. The first person to really bring this to the light was Donovan Sharp, like 3 years ago. We're gonna get into his video too, but so his video says 2 years, but I'm pretty sure it's more towards 3 because I did a video on it on my Instagram, and it was close to 3 years ago. But hear me out. After him, the person who made it popular to say was Kevin Samuels. Now, I gotta say it like this because a lot of y'all guys are gonna remember that Kevin Samuels said this. Now, I can't play Kevin Samuels' video because, they're gonna strike me down. It is what it is. I'm trying to avoid all that extra nonsense, right? But hear me out. I'm gonna let this video rock, and then we're gonna go to Donovan. But I want you to hear what he said. Donovan said, but I'm gonna let O'Shea rock first, because O'Shea's video came out today. O'Shea.
In 2023, black men now have the option to date many different types of women. And I'm being specific when I'm talking about African American men, because African American men are the most populous in numbers in the black male population. And of course, we all know the issues that some of us as brothers have with our sisters. I've covered that in many times on this channel. I went into great detail, and we understand that. We understand the entitlement. We understand the baby mama issue. We understand the pejorative attitude that some black women, if not in some brothers' cases, many black women exhibit towards black men in everyday passing.
Now, please excuse the rain. If y'all could hear that rain, it must be a monsoon outside. I think we actually rolling into monsoon season. So, I do apologize for that. We're gonna keep rocking and rolling. But one thing I do want to say is this: fair use, but O'Shea, see, this is the one thing I do respect about O'Shea. O'Shea, he isn't afraid to really speak not only about people, but his own people. And we gotta be able to do that. But let's keep rocking and rolling.
That I'm not going to argue because I've seen it. But what I have noticed is some hypocrisy from some of the brothers, okay? And I have noticed that for black men, in dealing with black women or women from Africa, when you talk about these particular ladies, you will have a higher standard of dealing with them. But when it comes to white women that have the same issues, I've noticed that black men have a more lenient perspective towards them also.
Now I gotta stop it. Kevin Samuels said this way before. Kevin Samuels said this. This is not me. I'm giving credit to Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels was the first person that I've ever heard say about the standard, which is black guys would have a certain standard for black women, but when it comes to other races, Spanish, Chinese, Japanese, Colombian, Puerto Rican, Dominican, white, their standards is completely fucked up. Like Kevin was one of the main people that said, like, I saw Kevin on camera say, "Dear black men, stop grabbing your dick and just throwing it in the damn dumpster, because that's what you do. Y'all guys will just sleep with anything." This is what Kevin Samuels was one of his missions, to raise the bar. Now, I think he raised the bar for all men, just period. But I know on certain things he was speaking to the black man, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I want you guys to understand something, right? This is a whole fact. This is an entire fact. Because even when I said it on my Instagram, I was on live, and I said the problem, big shout out to Timo, because I told Timo this on his live. I said, Timo, you know what the problem is? I know dudes who are black men who won't deal with a fat black woman, but you deal with a fucking fat white chick, Spanish chick. But fellas, this is you bugged out. This is bugged out. You cannot have a standard for one, and then for the other, it ain't the same standard. That shit is weird. That shit is absolutely weird. But before I continue on with my further rant, I'm gonna let the man continue to talk. He cooking.
And I want to give a case example of why certain white women who in their own community would never get any traction, and why they are so entitled is because they understand that black men somehow will give them some attention that normally men in their own community would not get.
Time out. This is an entire fact. This is an entire fact. Y'all ready? Hold up. Let's do it together. Why not, right? We here. We recording. Let's do it. Watch this. Hopefully I spell her name right. Let's go. This is Sharon Stone now, right? This is her now. Hold up. We're gonna go young. Watch. I mean, look at this. Fellas. Look at this woman. Fellas. Look. This is where she made it. Man, oh man. My. Fellas, you get the point, right? Okay. So now let's go back, right? So now hear me out. Younger Sharon Stone would never give a black man an opportunity. Why? Because when she was at her peak, she wouldn't touch none of y'all niggas. None of y'all. Wasn't she with one of the other rappers not so long ago, Kodak Black, or one of these other the Trinidadian James or some, she was with one of these rap. Gotta go back. Hold up, gotta go back. So I want to make sure I get it right. I'm gonna say it. I want to say it right. See, fam, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? You think that this Sharon Stone would be with this man when she was in her peak? See, and this is what Kevin Samuels said. I'm using Kevin Samuels' exact example. This is his exact example. How in the world can y'all guys explain that? You think Sharon Stone would have been with any one of y'all? Oh, but now that she's washed, the problem... I'm sorry, O'Shea. Continue talking, please. Because O'Shea is cooking chicken grease. He cooking. I don't know if it's vegetable oil or regular oil or soy oil. I don't know what he cooking though. He cooking.
I want to play an example of this with this video from Kendra G. Now, here is a white woman we would consider a BBW, and I want you to listen to the interaction and what's going on here.
Hey, use.
Hello?
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 I'm here.
You're here? What's your name?
Erica.
Erica? How old are you,
I'm
baby?
so nervous. I've been trying to get on here for so long.
But you here now, Erica? Where you calling from, boo?
Texas.
Texas. All right, Erica, Texas. How old are you?
Hey, baby. 24.
24. What you do for a living?
24. Mama, she was 24.
Online.
What kind of online?
I'm in Bentley. A boutique.
Your dog's name is Bentley?
Oh, my son. Come here. Come say hi.
Your son's name is Bentley.
Yes, come here. Say hi. I'm going to get it for you. Come here. I just got him a new bowling toy, so he's like, Mom, get it. Mom.
No, I was saying the girl was 24. You're right. I said 26. She was 24.
I've been highly considering going to
Daddy's coming out there independent, lindo.
stress and anxiety management. And
I'm recording, Mom. I'm recording.
Hi. Oh my God, you're so adorable.
Y'all know me. I don't do no retakes here, so I got a life. I ain't gotta sit here and pretend like half y'all niggas doing all these cuts and edits and trying to sound professional. I ain't into that.
24 online business. Is that your only child?
I have two, but I lost my second son in 2021.
What happened?
I had him at home, so it was bad. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Boy.
How old is Bentley?
He just turned 3 in April.
Okay, so he's 3. All right. What's your zodiac sign, Erica?
Leo.
Leo. This is Erica, Texas, 24, Leo. Has her own online business. 1 son. What kind of man you looking for, baby?
Someone that is God-fearing, respectful.
Listen.
Not crazy, because I've had enough with his dad.
Y'all fellas, y'all already know. God fearing, y'all already know. I'm gonna let you understand why. This is a problem.
I had enough with his dad. He was abusive and stuff like that. So, someone that wants to work for his family, not leave a woman to do everything. Put it in there. You put it in there. You got it. Because I've had to do that by myself. I've had to pay bills by myself, like my whole life of being an adult. So.
And you'll continue
like,
to.
with even having someone, you know what I mean? So I don't want to do that anymore.
Okay.
I do have my own business, but it's like when you're with somebody, I feel like you should both help. You should both do things, you know? It shouldn't all be on me. I do preferably like black men. As you can see, my baby's mixed.
So listen, girl, let me just jump in, right? So I know everybody was thinking it. I thought it, but I was like, I'm not gonna say anything. I was gonna say, is his daddy black?
Yeah, his dad's Canadian and Trinidadian.
Okay, so that's you like black men, Canadian, Trinidadian. Okay.
Yes, I've liked black men my whole life.
So what's your ethnicity, Erica?
Caucasian.
Have you ever dated a Caucasian man?
When I was young, but like I don't know.
First of all, she said when I was young. You're 24 years old. So she already ruined her life. But hear me out real fast. Yeah, my kids, my baby daddy, my kids, he was all in the street. What did I tell you guys? I told you guys already this. The only time women tend to revert to Jesus and say, I give myself to the Lord. The only time they do that is when they know that they fucked up in life. That's the only time. That's the only time. Because if a woman is a woman of God from the beginning, she's going to look for certain traits. The thing is this. Y'all dumbass motherfuckers want to sit here and allow a chick to sit here and use God. And you're like, oh my God, she found Jesus. Oh my God. And it's, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. But listen. Y'all be letting chicks do this. But let's stay on the topic. O'Shea, I'm sorry.
Like, you know, that's my boyfriend.
Keep going off, O'Shea. I'm sorry, man.
School, high school, or whatever. And then I met his dad. We were together 11 years on and off. Like we would be together, not together. And then
so in high school. So you figure a lot has happened to her in a short amount of time. A lot has happened to this woman in a short amount of time. I know chicks that are 19 years old who ran through 15 dudes already, kids and all. And I'm like, how you trying to give me a hard time when you should be grateful that somebody like me trying to holler at you? Get the fuck out. Yo, y'all fellas be fellas. Let's bring this all home. Let's go ahead.
I met his dad when I was in 8th grade, but then we didn't like work out for, you know what I mean? Like he was in the streets and stuff. And so we didn't work out, and then I guess we kind of like met up again, and then we got back together, and then we ended up having kids right away.
Now see, this is very odd, isn't it? Because you might roast her, and some brothers did, right? But just to think about this, she knows what she looks like. She knows she's a single mom. Not only is she a single mom, she's gonna show you the baby that is mixed race. But how can she be so confident? How can she be so unaccountable and confident at the same time? Because she knows that some brother is going to take her. She knows.
This is the problem. This is what Kevin Samuels was saying. See, because some of you guys think, oh, I came up. But a lot of you guys are not getting what you think you're getting. I know chicks, hear me out. I got, see, y'all know I gotta be careful. Y'all know how I do with these phone calls. Y'all know how I do. I gotta do it. Hold on. I gotta do it because I gotta do it. How I gotta do it. Hold up. Let's see. Damn, where is he at? Here you go. Here we go. Let's see. Y'all know I give nobody no warning, so. Y'all know I don't give nobody no warning. I want it to be authentic. Please answer the phone. Please answer the phone. Come on, man. All right, so hear me out. So there's a chick that me and my homie, we used to work with, right? All she's ever dated was black guys. So now she got with her man that she has kids with, and I asked her, I said, oh, so your man is black, right? Oh, no. I'm like, okay. Oh, no, he's Spanish. Why? Because you like black guys. Oh, no, my family. Now we're going to get into the real reason why this, hold on. We're going to get into the real reason as to why this happens. And I'm going to switch over to the homie, Donovan. Donovan did this video a little closer to, he says, look, 2 years ago, it was a little more closer to like, I want to say it was a little, yeah. He rolling up. I want to say it was a little closer to like 3 years, right? Because I spoke about this on my Instagram, but pay attention. Because her family wouldn't accept it. So she knew that she had to revert back to her own, which is Spanish. But I said, so that means he knows who you used to deal with. Oh, no. Why? Why not? Why? If there's nothing wrong, because she knew what Donovan is about to break down right now. Pay attention. Because Kevin Samuels already told y'all guys will deal with anything. Y'all don't have the same standards for your women that you have for other women. Let's rock and roll. Because you think, oh, I got a white girl, I'm getting the cream. I know some of my homies. I ain't gonna say where in New York City. They be chilling with the white girls and all. I'm like, what makes you think that you getting the cream of the crop? What makes you think that they didn't want her in her own community? That's the only reason why you got an opportunity with her in the first place. But I'm gonna let Donovan, please, take it away, brother.
There is a pervasive proverb among Caucasian females when referring to dating or hooking up with African American men. And that saying is, once you go black, you don't go back. What this means is that once a woman has a little fun,
fair use,
with a black dude, she won't be interested in going back to dating white guys or any other race of male on account of the wild and crazy time she had with the brother.
Right.
Now, I'm not a white girl, so I can't speak to whether or not this is true. However, I have a proverb to piggyback off of that one, which rings 256% true. Mm-hmm. And my proverb is, once you go black, you can't go back. Whew. Allow me to explain. Women are extremely influenced by perceived social pressure, whether they admit it or not. All of their decisions, from what they wear, to where they work, to the cars they drive, in their minds, are heavily scrutinized by just about everyone they know. Of course, this isn't really the case.
And the key being, like he said, it's not once you go black, you won't go back. It's you can't. But watch how he breaks this thing. Yo, hear me out. I don't care what, he was exposed. I don't give a shit about none of that. None of that. It doesn't change the fact that this man be speaking facts. Let's rock and roll.
Sure, a friend of hers might comment on her new shoes, or the fact that she needs to find a new job, or that her boyfriend is a loser. But after that 45-second conversation, her friend isn't thinking about her anymore. She's thinking about herself. The problem...
How to escape the heat if you don't have an
air conditioner. I already know. Commercials.
This only takes 5 minutes.
Let's go.
Problem is, women don't realize this. They're under the impression that everyone around them, men and women alike, are constantly judging everything they do all the time, as though they have nothing else to do other than to watch and talk about her all day, every day. This speaks to the extreme solipsism of the female species.
Yep.
More importantly, it is the reason that when they mess with black guys, a lot of them feel like they can't date white guys anymore.
Yep.
In her mind, if she's seen with a brother, she knows she's probably off limits to white guys.
Yep.
So now the question becomes, why are white girls considered to be off limits to white guys once she messes with black guys? Why do white guys lose their freaking minds when they find out their pretty blonde-haired, blue-eyed snowflake has been violated by a brother? Well, the answers are actually quite simple. But before I get to that, let me quickly remind you that if you have a question or a comment pertaining to dating, relationships, or anything else that applies to dominating life as a man here on the air during the 7, you'll get multiple perspectives, or you get your hands on my free ebook, 16 Ways to Immediately Disqualify Her from a Long-Term Relationship. Out there to fool you into thinking that they're good girls. This book is absolutely free when you sign up for my newsletter. Go to donovansharp.com/newsletter, plug in your very best email, and the book is yours. Okay, let's get back to our question. Why are white women considered to be off limits by white guys if they've messed with black guys? I answered part of this question in a video I did a while back discussing the racial implications of the very...
Now, mind you, he said a video he did a while back. This video is rolling up on 3 years. So that means he was already speaking about this beforehand. Let's go.
First black bachelor in that franchise's history. Take a look. The second uncomfortable truth about The Bachelor people are afraid to talk about out loud is that the white women who compete will be considered tainted by white men. Yes, this is also a thing. When a white man finds out his white wife or girlfriend had biblical relations with a black man, he loses his mind. She's ruined, he thinks. But his adverse reaction is not because of racism, at least not most of the time.
Yep.
It's about the adult film industry and the media for the most part. Let me explain. Every black male adult film actor, without exception, has an exceptionally large... Now, the same could be said about their white counterparts, which is why they're in the business in the first place.
Yeah.
But the black male actors have these gargantuan that make even the most impressive-looking white bananas look comparatively small. If any man, black or white, consumes enough adult film entertainment with black actors, he's going to internalize this as the norm and subconsciously assume that every black man has a huge... Add that to the fact that white men are routinely portrayed in movies and television as latent or inferior beta males, while black men are portrayed as these static alphas. I can see why some white guys might hit the eject button if he finds out his pretty little fair-skinned companion has been to the dark side.
Right.
He's thinking of her being ravaged by this hulking, muscular super alpha with an eggplant emoji the size of a baseball bat.
Right.
This is exactly why a lot of white men will not date white women who have dated black men. Very few would admit that out loud, but a lot of them really do feel this way. So when white men watch Matt James swapping spit with pretty white...
First of all, yo, Donovan is a wild boy for this right here. Wild boy for this.
White women, those girls are all but discarded from their lists. Don't believe me? After Lindsey Vonn dated Tiger Woods, white guys stayed away. Only black men would date her exclusively, and now she's engaged to NHL star PK Subban.
Now, hear me out. This is true. Look how they depict people. The white guys is weakling, scrawny guy, whatever, which we all know that ain't really the case in real life. And then the black guys is super big alpha. But remember, hear me out before I let him talk. Kevin Samuels was the first one. Pay attention. Kevin Samuels was the first. Now I gotta give Kevin his credit. Kevin was the first one to say that really ain't the case. Why? Cause who's all the dummies getting all these leftover white women? The black guys. So who were really the losers? Who were getting washed in the cleaners by the Kardashians? You know, who getting washed in the cleaners? Who? And mind you, and I love that it came from Kevin because Kevin is a black man. Obviously, you could all see that. And for him to say this about his own people, that was brilliant. It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant that he would say it because he understands that this is true. A lot of the black guys, you get the chicks that don't nobody want. Y'all just don't know it. Like I said, Sharon Stone. Sharon Stone wouldn't come near no Spanish man, no Chinese man, no black man, no Mexicano, no Dominicano. She ain't coming and saying nothing. None of us. But now that she need to get love from somewhere, and she knows there's gonna be a black man somewhere who's gonna be like, hey, but this is Sharon Stone. You know who she is? Nah, nigga, she's washed. They don't want her over there. But let's keep rocking and rolling.
Who is black? Then there's Amber Rose. You think,
how could I forget Amber Rose?
White guys are lining up to date her given her dating history? Look, I don't make the rules, but facts are facts. And at the end of the day, every white contestant on Matt James's season of The Bachelor will find it very difficult to find white men who will date or marry them. That's a difficult truth to acknowledge for these girls, but it is indeed the truth. Today's white men consistently show and tell white women that once they're marked as a wet and dirty shark, which is a derogatory label assigned to white girls who date black guys, she is then considered to be undateable and unmarriable. Now, white men would never admit this out loud or in a group, but
right, see, this is why I rock with Donovan, because he's keeping it a stack. They probably wouldn't admit it out loud.
Black men are a threat to them in terms of dating market value. Yes, white guys are at the top of the dating market food chain, meaning that all things being equal, most white girls prefer white men.
Now, this is a fact. This is where you hear Kevin Samuels. Let's be clear. Put a black man and a white man side by side, both fit, both tall, muscular, making money. One got hazel eyes, white guy got blue eyes, flashy hair. The black guy got a nice waves and all that with the nice little beard. You know what I'm saying? My shit ain't done right now. I got the hoodie on. It's all good though. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. Listen, make all things fair. White guys are still at the top of the food chain. A woman will always want to choose a white guy at the end of the day, especially if he's a Chad, if he's at the top of it. Because this is why I said Kevin Samuels was the gangster, because what he said was a fact. If you really pay attention, these women aren't going to choose they would choose the white guys. They got the money. They hold majority of the wealth. Y'all gotta pay attention, man. I gotta pay attention. Keep Donovan, my mouth for Donovan. Stop talking, man.
But conventional wisdom in their circles is that man for man, black men are physically superior, have more game, and are much better between the sheets than they are. Whether or not this is actually true doesn't seem to matter. But the fact of the matter is that mainstream media portrays black males as static alphas who generate tingles with every interaction they have with a woman. Then, like I previously discussed, when you factor in interracial adult films into the mix, where every black male actor has an enormous sausage, which of course further perpetuates the BBC myth, it's no wonder white dudes stay away from white girls who have come to the dark side even one time in their life.
Which I gotta be frank, cause not every black man is packing, let's be clear. Like, even Kevin said that's already been debunked, but that's what they portray. They portray it as that, but let's keep rocking.
So rather than admitting the truth about their dating market options, white girls use the word don't in place of the word can't. They do this to give themselves and the world the impression that they'd go back to dating white guys if they wanted to, knowing that they probably couldn't if word got out about her proclivities to commingle with brothers.
I just explained that to y'all. A chick that I knew, I said, if her husband was to find out, I guarantee you they would be no more. I guarantee you they would be no more. But let's keep rocking and rolling.
Here's another question. Is this really about race in the first place? In short, no. Let me give you a personal
example.
Not. If I were interested in a woman, approached her, got her number, and set up a date, then listened to her swoon over her ex-boyfriend who stood at 6'5", 3% body fat, who was worth 7 figures, and had a 13-inch sausage, I would not set up a second date. You want to know something? His race wouldn't matter. Whether this mythical man were Asian, white, black, or Hispanic, his race would be of little or no consequence. Right. The fact that I don't measure up statistically to her ex is what would keep me away.
This is what we got to talk about right here. Let's talk about it, man.
Not his race. Today's white men live that make-believe scenario.
And I will say this. You see, Kevin Samuels always said, show me who, ready? My wife is here, so I'm good. Y'all already know who I am. I ain't gotta hide nothing. I talk free and clear, but I gotta be careful because I know that they watch. People watch. So there was a chick that I knew that I was thinking about, you know, potentially bringing her on as my second wife. My lady's in the room, and I ain't gonna do that. Hear me out. She literally, I know the dude that she was with. I'm like, this dude right here, he's not 1/10 of the man that I am. Not 1/10. Cause I really live the life that a lot of y'all guys be trying to talk about. Y'all ain't really about it, but we're not gonna get into that. That's not what we're here for. But the problem is this. A lot of people, I've seen guys see me. It ain't got nothing to do with the sex, the money, nothing. Because I am who I am. They know I'm into music, who I deal with, who I'm surrounded by the powerful guys. Most men can't compete with that. So what he's saying right now, it has nothing to do with race. But just being who I am, the power, the structure, the people who I have contact with, I can reach out to. That is a very intimidating thing for other men. Ready? A great example. How Aisha Curry. Oh, I wish I had more guys that was trying to flirt with me the way these girls flirt with my man. Yeah, because your man is Steph Curry. And most men know they can't live up to Steph Curry, no matter what they do. You know, Steph Curry is going down in the Hall of Fame. Most guys don't even have a Hall of Fame lifestyle. These guys are still playing life on easy mode, sitting at home like, come on, let's stop it. Most guys have done nothing in their life worth even talking about. But let's continue though. I'm gonna let this man, I'm gonna let Donovan keep cooking, please. Keep cooking.
Every time they see a good-looking white girl holding hands with a black guy. No, they can't assume what his net worth is. But if that guy's in decent shape, white guys automatically assume that he is plowing her senseless with his baseball bat-sized male organ. And a white...
Somebody help! They won't take their underwear off!
Sorry for the commercials, bro.
In a white guy's mind, he thinks that he'll never be able to smash her or take her on the emotional roller coaster ride the brother appears to be doing for her. If he saw a pretty white girl with a white guy who was tall, good-looking, and self-assured, he'd probably have those same assumptions.
Yep.
So this scarlet letter has more to do with the perceived persona of black men and less with our skin tone.
Yep.
A while back, I did a podcast called Why Do Parents Discourage Their Teens from Interracial Dating? In that episode, I stated that if white fathers showed their daughters what a strong, masculine head of household was, rather than allowing themselves to be bossed around and marginalized by their bossy wives, their daughters would be far less likely to date outside of their race, namely black guys. Another element I pointed out was that white fathers know that if their white daughters had a reputation for dating black men or black boys in high school, she would essentially take herself out of the running to secure a high-value white male, at least in the city or country they live in.
Facts.
White fathers can say whatever they want, they can give politically correct answers if asked in public, but deep down, they know that if their white daughters date, hook up with, marry, or even have a baby with a black man, her dating options would be greatly limited in that regard. And guess what, white fathers? It's okay to feel this way. This isn't about race. It's about your daughter essentially rejecting men like you. It's the very same reason that black mothers lose their minds when their black sons choose white women.
Yep.
Hell, even I can admit that if I had a daughter, I'd feel some type of way if she chose to be with a white guy. Does that make me a racist? No, it makes me a human being.
Right.
The once you go black trope is the quintessential example of women not acknowledging the truth about their status in the dating market if they are ever labeled as the white girl who dates black dudes. And that truth is that once she is labeled as such, short of moving to another state and starting anew with new friends, erasing all Facebook or other social media pictures, she will be all but invisible to white men. And I would agree with this assertion. White girls can act like they have the option to go back if they chose to by proudly proclaiming they won't. But I've always said that women are far more aware of the truth regarding intersexual dynamics than men will ever be.
We're gonna stop right there. This is a fact. This is 1000% a fact. Y'all think that women don't know this? Women pretend, fellas, hear me out. I saw a post the other day where a woman put up, hold up. I think I screenshotted it. Hold up. Cause it was super fire. It was super fire. The lady put up a post, right? Please. Where was that? The post says something like, social media got these chicks out here thinking that they have more options than they really do. This is a fact. Social media got women out here thinking that they got way more options than they actually have in real life. And fellas, let's be clear. These women know once they ready. Now hear me out. Not my words. Kevin Samuels, go back and look at it. I ain't trying to get flagged by using his material. Hear me out. When Kevin said, you want to know why other races look at black men like this? Because y'all would sleep with anything. Y'all would literally sleep with... O'Shea just told you in the previous video where he's like, y'all wouldn't date a black fat woman, but you'll date a fat white woman. It doesn't make... Y'all guys, just say that y'all guys don't want to deal with black women. Just say that. Which is, that's on y'all. You have your own preference. I don't care what your preference is. I'm not here for that. But what I am saying is this. On both of these videos, hit it on the nose. I want y'all to understand something. But when Kevin Samuels said, the issue with black men is y'all guys. And when Kevin is a black man, for him to say rightfully so, y'all guys will sleep with anything outside of y'all race. Y'all would sleep with absolute, and this is why he keeps saying stop throwing your dicks in the gutter, because y'all guys would sleep with absolutely anything. This is why when and this is part of the reason as to why when they be like, oh, you slept with him? Oh my God, Lord knows who the hell he slept with. Because this is another thing. Oh, you want black guys fit, sexualism and all that. But that is another thing that stuck with y'all. That's another thing that stuck with y'all, that y'all sleep with anything. Now some would say, this is all guys. No. There's a reason why O'Shea did this video. There's a reason why Donovan did this video. There's a reason why Kevin Samuels did this video. Because they understand that when it comes to a black man with another woman out of his race, that's what y'all guys, because y'all guys don't hold the line. Y'all not gonna hold the line. You understand what I'm saying? And it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all may not like it. Hey, listen, facts are facts. You understand what I'm saying? And this is something that I feel that I've been saying it for the longest time. Now, I don't think it's only black men. I think all men need to raise their standards. All men. I want all of you guys to be better as men. I want you to get your money right, get your mind right, get your fitness right, which I'm in the process of trying to get done. Donovan's in the process. You got Fresh and Fit. Motherfuckers is working out. Everybody, why? Because I keep telling you guys, and this is a fact, women spoil like milk. But guys, you get better with time if you taking care of something, doing everything the right way. But y'all already know what time it is, man. I'm your host, Michael May. Thank you for being here at the Hear Me Out podcast. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn notifications. Till next time, we out.